what I crave. Each time that I try to behave, everyone is weak, tempted by something, and with me it's those donuts. Donuts, cream-filled delight. I can't seem to stop at one bite. Candy bars and such don't tempt me too much, but please don't bring up donuts. If I eat just one, I tell myself I'm stopping. But when that box is finished off, my stomach feels like popping. Donuts, I can't resist that sugar and cinnamon twist. Early in the morning, when they're nice and warm, those fritters make me go nuts. Don't tempt me with donuts. Please don't.
Okay, first I want to apologize, not just for the sad Elvis impression, but for all those tempting pictures. But if I got you to watch this video, I guess it was worth it. Yes, we all have our vices and weaknesses, and probably, like many of you, donuts are mine. I haven't had one in several years because I know that if I get started, I'll be in big trouble. I mean, it's not right, because they take everything that's so deliciously and so bad for you, you know, the sugar, the flour, and the fat, and they don't stop there. They go and deep fry it just to make sure that it's as absolutely as unhealthy as it can humanly possibly be. But sugar is like a drug. It gives instant gratification and then regret and remorse that usually follows. And it's very addictive. And we see how addictive it really is by the statistics of our sugar consumption as a nation. You know, back in the 17 or 1800s, the average person ate about 3 pounds of sugar per year. Most of us now consume that in less than a week. In fact, the stats tell us that the average American downs between 160 to 180 pounds of sugar per year, which is almost a half a pound of sugar every day. Now, when I read that statistic, I thought, no way. But when you stop and think about everything that they put sugar in, and not just candy and pastries, sodas and sweets, but almost everything. It's in our condiments like our mustard and ketchup. It's in our soups and sauces. They add it to breads and pastas, chips and snacks. Almost everything that's bad for you has sugar in it, just to make it that much more alluring, addictive, and unhealthy. Almost anything, when it's consumed in those proportions, are going to be bad for you. And that's exactly what we're seeing in the diseases that are directly or even indirectly associated with eating too much sugar. The most obvious are diabetes and heart disease. Those two things alone are responsible for more than half of all the deaths in America. Now, if you suffer from either of these chronic conditions, I want you to know that they are reversible. If you'd like to find out what you can do to reverse these diseases, get your health back and eliminate the stress and worries of having a heart attack or a stroke, having your kidneys or your vision fail, or even losing your feet to amputations from diabetes, go to our website at AbundantLifeHealthandWellness.com. If you look under the health concerns column, you can check out the cardiovascular, cholesterol, and diabetes sections to learn more information about how these address these issues. The most powerful and quickest acting products for these diseases are the WE product line. If you're a diabetic, you'll see significant improvement in your liver enzymes, which are your AST and ALT, as well as your lipid and blood sugar levels within 4 to 6 weeks of taking a combination of LC Balancer and brown juice. If your pancreas is having problems, you may also need to take Soup A, but it generally only takes about 3 months to reverse metabolic syndrome or insulin resistance and normalize your blood sugar levels from diabetes. The WE products have a 92 to 95% success rate with reversing or substantially improving diabetes, atherosclerosis, and heart disease. They also have products that will repair the function and structure from kidney damage to the eyes, to the neuropathies associated with diabetes. And by the way, Premier Research Lab and Apex also have excellent products to reverse and repair the damage from these disease processes as well. They just seem to take a while longer to see significant results, but they're quite a bit less cost-wise. But here's the thing about sugar. You crave it because you're not getting enough of it into your cells. And the more you eat, the more the cells in your body become resistant to absorbing it or letting it in because they lose their sensitivity to insulin. Insulin is what opens the doors to your cells so that the glucose or the sugar can get in. And this happens with any hormone in your body. The more a hormone is elevated, the more all the cells of the body become resistant to it. It's kind of like background noise. The longer you hear it, the less you notice it. You start to tune it out. Otherwise, it would drive you crazy. But every time you eat and drink sugar products, your blood sugar levels rise. Sugar is very inflammatory to tissues like your blood vessels and your nerves, and this causes damage to the arterial walls. When this happens, your liver makes more cholesterol. Your LDLs are what some people refer to as the bad cholesterol, which is what patches up the damage to your arteries. But it's the inflammation to these arterial walls that increase your risk for a heart attack or stroke, not the cholesterol. That's why it's not a good idea to be on statin drugs or other cholesterol medications that shut down your liver's ability to make it. And there are still a lot of medical doctors out there that are still prescribing these bad drugs when the studies have clearly proven that there's no health benefit to taking them. Let me say that again. There is absolutely no benefit to your health, no decrease in your risk for a heart attack or stroke from taking cholesterol medications. In fact, it turns out that just the opposite of this cholesterol myth is true. You have increased risk for a stroke or a heart attack if your cholesterol levels fall below 150. If your cholesterol is high when you're not on these medications, you need to fix the underlying problem and repair the arterial walls. And that's what these nutritional products do. They don't just cover up your lab markers to make it look like everything's okay. Now, of course, diet and exercise are very important in repairing and maintaining your cardiovascular system as well. But the best thing you can do for yourself to protect your heart and brain is to avoid sugar as much as possible. And what you'll find is the longer that you're off sugar, the less you'll crave it. If you have complications with heart disease or diabetes, such as kidney problems, eye problems, pain, burning or numbness in your hands or your feet, anemia, high blood pressure, or even early signs of Alzheimer's, please contact me at my email address at that's DOC, at AbundantLifeHealthandWellness.com so I can give you some guidance on more specific products that will help you out. Or if you're local, call to schedule a free consultation at area code 209-823-1163. I would love to be a part of you getting your health back and helping you to get off your medications for good. Well, thanks for watching, folks, and as always, my wishes for a life of abundant health. God bless.